everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to notify team on Slack for new GoHighLevel leads. So my objective is that whenever a new lead is generated in my GoHighLevel account, automatically a notification on my Slack channel should be forwarded to all of my team members. For that, we need to create an automation between GoHighLevel and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect runs on two concepts, that is trigger and action. In this process, my trigger application is going to be GoHighLevel and my action application is going to be Slack. If you want to learn how to do this automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to notify the team on Slack whenever a new lead is generated with the help of GoHighLevel. For that, we need to create an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. If you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account as I'm an existing user. Then you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 functions of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then you can see the Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you on another tab. To start an automation process, we need to create a workflow. For that, we are going to click on the top right corner button that is right over here that says Create Workflow. A new dialog box is going to then appear in front of you, which is asking for us to give a name to our workflow. I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Notify Team on Slack for new GoHighLevel leads. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. On the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, we are going to click on this arrow, that is a drop down arrow right over here. As you can see, these are the folders that I've created in my Pabbly Connect account. I want to save this workflow in the folder GoHighLevel Automation, so I'm going to select the folder. After giving a name to our workflow and selecting the folder, we are going to click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Notify Team on Slack for new GoHighLevel leads, and there are two windows in front of you. One says Trigger, another says Action. Trigger and Action are the two most important steps of our automation process because the process depends on these two steps. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we're going to set up our trigger step. For that, we have to click on this arrow right over here. Firstly, it is asking for us to choose our trigger application. We are going to set up our trigger application as GoHighLevel because we want that every time a new lead is generated, a notification should be sent to the team on Slack. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to select our trigger application as GoHighLevel. In Pabbly Connect, to connect GoHighLevel with Pabbly Connect, we are going to use Lead Connector. So we are going to select Lead Connector V2 right over here. Next, it is asking for us to select our trigger event, and our trigger event is going to be Contact Created. We are selecting our trigger event as Contact Created so that every time a new lead is going to be created, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. That's why we have selected our trigger event as Contact Created. After that, you can see Pabbly Connect has provided us with the webhook URL. With the help of this webhook URL, we are going to connect GoHighLevel with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. And we have to follow the steps given here below in the help test to connect GoHighLevel with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to open my GoHighLevel account. As you can see, this is my GoHighLevel account right over here. To connect Pabbly Connect with GoHighLevel, follow the steps which I'm going to tell you right now. Over here on the left side of my screen, you can see there are multiple options given, from which we are going to select Automation. After selecting Automation, on the top right corner over here, you can see it says Create Workflow. We are going to select this. Then on the screen, you can see it says Pick a Template or Start from Scratch, from which we are going to select Start from Scratch and we are going to click on Continue. Then over here, you can see that we are now going to create a new workflow. Firstly, we are going to click on Add a New Trigger, that is right over here. Then over here, it says Workflow Trigger, from which we are going to select our trigger as Contact Created. So I have chosen my workflow trigger as Contact Created and our workflow trigger name as Contact Created as well. After that, I'm going to click on Save Trigger, that is right over here. Then after that, I'm going to click on this plus button right over here. And now in our actions, what I'm going to do is we are going to scroll down, and over here in the send data, you can see over here webhook is provided. We are going to select this webhook right over here. And then the action name is webhook, for the method as post, and over here we have to provide the URL. So we are going to provide the unique webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. So I'm going to paste the URL right over here. After that, I'm going to click on save action. As you can see that we have set up a webhook, I'm going to click on publish right over here, and then I'm going to click on save. As you can see right over here, it says saved, webhook has been saved. So now as you can see that we have successfully created a webhook. So I'm going to take you back to my Pabbly Connect account, and over here it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now if you have created a page to generate the lead with the help of GoHighLevel, then you can use that. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a test lead with the help of GoHighLevel, and I'm going to do it manually. But if you have generated a page, you can use that page to generate a lead with the help of GoHighLevel. So I'm going to open my GoHighLevel account. I'm going to click on back to workflows. Over here I'm going to select contacts, and now I'm going to click on add contact, and now I'm going to generate a lead manually. But if you have created a page or a form to generate a lead with the help of GoHighLevel, then you can use that to generate a lead. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a lead manually with the help of this contact form right over here, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that lead that we are generating right now or not. For that, I'm going to generate the lead. It is asking for all these details like first name, last name, email, phone number, and all the other details. So firstly, it is asking for the first name, which I'm going to write it as Smart. For the last name as account 123. For the email as smartaccount123@pabblytuts.com. For the phone number, for over here I'm going to select it as mobile, and I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. After writing the dummy mobile number, it is asking for the contact type. I'm going to select it as lead, as we are generating a lead manually. And right over here it is asking for the time zone. So for the time zone, I'm going to select it as Asia Kolkata right over here. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on save. As you can see right over here, a contact is saved successfully. So now I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect account, and I'm going to check whether the lead that we have generated manually with the help of GoHighLevel is captured by Pabbly Connect or not. For that, I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect, and yes, as you can see, a response is captured in our Pabbly Connect account. For the full name, it says smartaccount123. For the email as smartaccount123@pabblytuts.com. For the contact type as lead. For the phone number, a dummy mobile number, and for the time zone as Asia Kolkata. So this means that we successfully created an automation between GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect. But over here, as you can see, I've selected my contact type as lead. So I want that whenever a lead is generated, only then a notification should be forwarded to my team on Slack. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to add a filter in our action step. Filter is an amazing feature by Pabbly, so I'm going to select my action application as filter by Pabbly, and for the action event, I'm going to select it as filter values. After that, I'm going to click on connect. As you can see over here, it says select label, filter type, and the value. Over here, what I want is that whenever the contact type is equal to lead, then only this workflow should continue. So over here in the contact type, I'm going to select it as lead. For the filter type, I'm going to select it as equal to, and the value as lead. So whenever a contact type will be equal to lead, then only this workflow is going to work. After that, I'm going to click on save and send test request. Then over here, response is received, and in the message it says condition is true. That means the filter that we have applied, the condition of that filter is true. After setting up a filter, we are going to set up our action step, and now our action application is going to be Slack. So I'm going to write over here as Slack, and I'm going to select Slack. We are selecting our action application as Slack because we want to send a notification whenever a lead is generated with the help of GoHighLevel. After that, it is asking for us to select our action event, and our action event is going to be send channel message. So we have selected our action event as send channel message because we want to send a message or a notification on the channel that we have created in our Slack account. So I want to send a notification on this channel that is over here as new GoHighLevel lead. So this is the name of my channel in which I want to send a notification of whenever a lead is generated with the help of GoHighLevel. After selecting our action application and the action event, I'm going to click on connect in order to connect Slack with Pabbly Connect. A new window is then going to appear in front of you, on which I'm going to click on add new connection. Then over here you can see it says connect with Slack. We're going to click on this button. Over here it is asking for the token type. It is written over here that enter the token type in either user or bot. So over here I'm going to write it as bot. As over here the token type I want it as bot. So after that I'm going to click on save. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you which is asking for a permission. I'm going to click on allow as this is a safe process and my data is completely saved with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on allow. As you can see that we successfully connected Slack with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, it is asking for us to select a channel. So in my Slack account, I have created a channel in the name of new GoHighLevel leads. And I want that whenever a new lead is generated with the help of GoHighLevel, automatically a notification should be posted on this channel. For that, what we are going to do is, over here in the place of channel, we are going to select it as the channel that I've created, that is new GoHighLevel leads. So I'm going to select this channel as new GoHighLevel leads. After selecting the channel, it is asking for the message. So what message do we want to send on the channel? So as I want to send a notification, so I'm going to write a message which I want to share to the channel that I've created in my Slack account. So for the message, I'm going to write it as, hello team, these are the details of new lead generated in GoHighLevel with the name, phone number, email and time zone. Thank you, regards. So this is the message or the notification that I want to share to my Slack channel. Over here for the name, phone number, email and the time zone, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we are going to insert the data from our previous step. For that, we have to click right over here. I'm going to give a space right over here. As you want the data for the name, we have received the data for the name in our first trigger step, that is right over here, that is lead connector v2 contact created. And this is the response that was captured in our trigger step, as you can see right over here. Over here, as we want the data for the name, I'm going to map the data for the name that is right over here. As I map the data right over here, the data has now become dynamic. That means every time a new response will be captured in our previous step, automatically the data right over here will be updated according to the new response captured. After that, it is asking for the phone number in our message. We are going to map the data for the phone number. Over here, we are going to receive the data for the phone number in our previous step, that is lead connector v2 contact created. So I'm going to scroll down and over here you can see this is the phone number right over here. I'm going to map this data right over here. Next, it is asking for the email. So we are going to repeat the steps again. Click right over here. As you want the data for the email, I'm going to map the data for the email, that is right over here. Lastly, for the time zone, I'm going to map the data again. Click right over here. As this is the time zone, I'm going to select the time zone. As I've completed mapping all the data has now become dynamic. That means every time a new response is going to be captured in a previous step, automatically the data right over here will be updated. After that, it is asking for the image URL, image alt text, bot name, bot icon and all the other details. As I don't require these steps, I'm going to skip this part, but if you want, you can add the details according to your requirement. After that, I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as you can see, we have received a response, and over here the response that we have received is a positive response. So now if I'm going to open my Slack account and the channel that I've created, that is new GoHighLevel leads, I'm going to check whether a notification or a message is forwarded on that channel automatically or not. For that, I'm going to open my Slack account. And yes, as you can see over here, a new notification is forwarded on my Slack channel which says, hello team, these are the details of new lead generated in GoHighLevel. Name as smart account, phone number a dummy mobile number, email as smartaccount123@pabblytudes.com, for the time zone as Asia, Kolkata. Thank you and regards. So this was a notification that is forwarded on my Slack channel. So this means that we successfully created an automation between GoHighLevel and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate another test lead with the help of GoHighLevel, and I'm going to check whether a new notification is forwarded on my Slack channel automatically or not. For that, I'm going to open my GoHighLevel account again. So as you can see, this is my GoHighLevel account. I'm going to generate a lead manually, but if you have a landing page or form through which you can generate a lead, so whenever a lead will be generated by your customer with the help of the landing page or the form that you have created, automatically a notification is going to be appear on your Slack channel. As I'm going to generate the lead manually, so what we have to do is we have to click on this add contact right over here. So this is the page, and I'm going to fill in all the details to generate the lead. So I'm going to fill in all the details. So as you can see that I've completed filling all the details. For the first name as test, last name as dummy246, email as testdummy246@pabblytudes.com, for the phone number a dummy mobile number, for the contact type as lead as we are generating a lead, and for the time zone as Asia, Kolkata IST. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on save to generate a lead. So as you can see, a lead is generated in our GoHighLevel account. Now I'm going to open my Slack account and I'm going to check whether on the channel that I've created a new notification is forwarded or not. For that, I'm going to open my Slack account. I'm going to refresh the page. So after refreshing the page, as you can see that we have received a notification on our Slack channel which says, hello team, These are the details of the new lead generated in GoHighLevel. Over here for the name it says testdummy246, for the phone number a dummy mobile number, for the email as testdummy246@pabblytunes.com, for the time zone as Asia Kolkata, and over here it says thank you regards. So this means that we successfully created an automation between GoHighLevel and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, my objective was that whenever a new lead is generated with the help of GoHighLevel, automatically a notification should be forwarded on my Slack channel. For that, we have created an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. And these were the trigger and action steps of this process. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. So not just with these applications, you can automate more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any questions regarding the Pabbly Connect pricing, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.